Hi, my name is Joe Gould, and I'm a Senior Technical Sales Specialist with Autodesk. As part of our Connected BIM series, today we're going to spend some time talking about BIM 360 design from an overview standpoint. So let's go ahead and get started. If I take a look at some of the tools that are utilized within our AEC industry to share data back and forth, I don't think it would be a surprise to anybody the kind of buckets that we have on the list here. So a lot of times I'll encounter FTPs or SharePoints. We'll talk about network drives. I've heard basic cloud storage, and in some instances, even point cloud solutions that are custom built for the customer to share data. Now, the challenge with some of these is, quite frankly, they're expensive, they're complex, and they're just not built to share or collaborate data the way we would in an AEC industry. For example, Dropbox is great if I want to go ahead and share data back and forth, but it's not purpose-built to do things like design comparison and version control. To take it a step forward, there's been a shift in project execution. And what I mean by that is typically as a designer, we will work on our design, and at some point, our work in progress will become a deliverable that we will package up and transmit to the engineer. The engineer will do the same, and the contractor will do the same until ultimately that data reaches the owner. The challenge is the inefficiency in the transmittal process. In a perfect world, what we'd like to do is to continue that data conversation all the way from design through handover. So let's take a look at how BIM 360 can solve that challenge in project execution. If we look at the chart, we can see that one of those prominent areas is kind of the middle layer that represents project data. And the idea behind BIM 360 is to have a single source of truth, meaning if we have a graphic model, we want to leverage that model throughout the design, pre-construction, field execution, and finally handover and operations phase. And BIM 360 allows you to do that. Because it's a common data platform, the model lives in one location, and it's carried throughout the design or the project lifecycle through BIM 360. Now, not only that, but it's also based on an open web API. So this means that third-party applications can custom write code that tie into BIM 360 that would allow a customer to do things that BIM 360 may not do out of the box. So when we take a look at BIM 360 design in the Connected BIM series, we're going to spend a little bit of time in each one of these buckets. We'll talk about how we co-author, we'll talk about deliverable exchange, we'll talk about change visualization, and then, mostly important, team collaboration. So thank you, and I look forward to talking with you in the next video.